Judy watching Hyo-Joo Kim at the second, took a 5-shot lead into this final round.
Yeah, second to par 5. And
to the 9th, we say hi to Tom.
And one of those players trying to chase down Hyo-Joo Kim today is the Swede, Frida Schönholt. That's going to help the cause. This is Bianca Pagdananen. Coming off a good week last week. And a nice tee shot there. Not always easy to get it close to this hole, as we've seen this week. The 11th can play. There's a tricky hole today. Wait for her to get in.
This is the 10th. It's Sarah Schmelzel and Paige McKenzie's there.
Yeah, it was from 156 yards and just a great line and into that whole location.
And that hole's way back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, nice shot.
Now Lexi.
The reasonable exemption would be the next event in the U.S., but I don't think it's happening, period, so it's probably not a discussion.
She kind of leaned back a little bit on that one too, and she's got more draw out of this.
Just need to go too far. The further you go up that green, the more difficult it gets with the putt.
Good short game just to make some pars, because she hasn't needed to do anything much more than that, because no one's been able to really make any kind of inroads on her lead.
And that, is it going to drop? Oh, it's got to. Isn't the wind's going in that direction? If it blows, it could drop in. That was really good. It did drop. Yeah, it did drop. I thought it might.
That was so suspenseful.
Yeah, it was just sitting there on the edge, wasn't it? Tied for third last week. Career best finish. She's third on the LPGA Tour, so in some really good form is Bianca. Oh, didn't give it enough. Projected to move to 43rd in the race to the CME Globe with how she sits on the leaderboard currently. That's a big move for Sarah. She was saying yesterday that she's done enough to keep her card for next year. Doesn't have to worry about that. So she's in a good position, but getting inside the top 60. Out in level par.
There's Leona Maguire at 13.
It's for birdie. And it went in. So this has been a great run for Leona. Look at all those birdies after a tough start.
And Ataya Titakun, who is just doing what she seems to do so often after a bit of a tough start. 3 over through 5 holes on Thursday, has worked her way into the top 10, and she'll have that for another birdie.
I don't know if she knows what this will do.
No, she's hit it very high though. That was from 127 and done very well, I think.
And she did stop it quite easily. Well, it took off on a great line.
How's it ending up?
Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
If you're waiting for Hyo-Joo to make a mistake, it could be a long wait.
Got fringe height grass to use if you need to.
Terrific.
Very good.
Very good shot.
First, we go to 12 in Titakun. And we're surprised when she misses one now.
It doesn't go in, but pretty fine effort.
This year, including the win at the Dow Great Lakes Bay Invitational.
How about that up and down for Sarah, Judy?
Really good.
Yep.
Yeah. Anytime there's no fear, the game's pretty much fun.
This requires really good hands here and knowledge of the bounce of the club.
Oh, what a shot. So good.
Get some loft here. It is into the wind, so again, that's a positive for her.
Oh, she's played that well. Really well. Could drop. Oh, wonderful shot.
It's made that much better when you know that going long is not going to stay on the green.
Definitely challenging.
No, didn't give it enough up the hill. Bit of grade in these greens as well. They've been running very well indeed, smooth. Could probably get them a little quicker. Don't really need to with some of the slopes.
Just a little bit more than is going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 5-shot lead now. Assuming this one goes in, which it does.
Thinking about that re-putting.
Yeah. Good up and down. And Titicoon for the birdie. Is she going to make a... Yes, make a 4 there. So that's back-to-back birdies for Titicoon.
13.
Yeah, parked it on him for birdie. Yep.
Bit of an awkward lie on an upslope.
Will it stay there?
A little bit of anxiety, a little bit of nerves next week. If there's not, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, no question about it. I know that she's heading out pretty quickly once this is all said and done here.
Okay.
She's going to go to Vegas.
I think she's done a really good job reading the greens.
And another birdie for Lexi. She moves into sole possession of second place. Maybe one last finishing kick for Lexi, trying to win for the first time in 4 years. Judy, it's a 4-shot lead with 6 to go.
Well, there are 2 or 3 holes that are very difficult on the back nine, and 2 or 3 holes actually that you might really take advantage of. The 15th is not a long par 4.
Her sponsor is sponsoring the tournament, the championship too, so it means a great deal to her.
Yeah, that's at Tiburon in Naples, Florida.
She's 72nd in the CME points list. Top 60 will make it there to Tiburon. Always one of the toughest holes. Paige McKenzie is watching young Thai phenom Atthaya Titicoon.
She would have gotten a great read off of Nicole, her playing partner, and yes, took advantage.
That's 3 in a row for Atthaya. Just 20 years old last year. About this time of year, got to #1 in the world as a rookie.
Then some trees further right of that. Some trouble there. Let's go to 14.
And Bianca Pagdananen for birdie. Tied for 3rd last week in Arkansas. And the big hitting Filipina.
At the 15th, Atthaya Titicoon.
It's from 114 yards. Whole location day on a very small table at the back corner of this green.
Yeah, not
difficult to get to, but very nicely done.
Yeah, because there's a big slope right in front of the Paige. You can see that ball there. Careful of the spin.
Yes, that one went up a little higher, I think, than she was expecting.
Yeah, it's fine there. And a chance for a birdie to get it back to 12 under par. Bianca for birdie.
Yeah, this read I was not certain of. I think inside the hole would be good.
Gave it a wrap. Oh, yeah, well done. Just took the break out of it. And another birdie for Bianca Pagdanana.
And she hasn't really made anything since the 9th hole when she made that little surprise one that just kind of fell in at the last moment.
You're saying she's due?
She should be due, but that was a... just being the uphill kind of lost its speed.
Yeah, it moved a bit more than you think there, didn't it?
Yeah.
So it's a 5, no trouble for Hyo-Joo Kim. And you think if she could par it in from here, it's probably going to be good enough.
This is an 8-iron. Very still conditions right now. That's useful to this difficult green to hit.
Oh. Made it look easy. And that's going to take Bianca to 8 under par. If she drops it, Judy, it's the last event for Lindsay Weaver-Wright. Very much with child here on her home course. About to take maternity leave. This was a moment ago at 18. Oh, yes! She delivers. An eagle.
7 months along, and oh my gosh, how much fun. Middle of the green will not hurt you here.
No, this was going on a fade. Use an 8-iron here. Just a small one. Yeah, you can see just a controlled swing there. It's very nice.
It just seems like so little can go wrong.
Goes tied with Lexi, starting with Titakun. Here she is.
Another friendly read, this right to left.
She just pours in birdies. Not much here for Bianca Pagdanana, and she goes to 8 under par. So she tied her career best finish last.
Ball a little bit above her feet. Just got hit by a bit of a gust of wind.
Hyo-Joo Kim for birdie at 14.
I think she's playing from a pretty nice spot here. Back uphill.
Okay, just when the drama and the plot was thickening just a little bit, Hyo-Joo pushes the lead back to 4.
And this is going to be really hard for Lexi to get close. She's got 131. And with that whole location, Tom, on that back shelf, with the amount of spin that Lexi gets on the shots, it's really hard.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's
well,
really good.
I mean, that's just tremendous to control the spin the way she did there. Then was comfortable for the layup, but left her a nice number here.
Got to stay right there. Okay, it's on the correct level. A little longer than she would have liked. Well, with what you said, I can understand why she was a little tentative there. I think 12 under is going to be good enough to win, so she can par in and not have to take any risks.
She will probably play the par 5 17th as a 3-shot hole.
It's crucial right now because they all make a difference.
Oh, no. It was just kind of one of those old strokes that we've seen from Lexi with not as much commitment there. She's been putting so well over the last several weeks and playing some really good golf.
Bianca only has 221 yards. 200 to cover the front edge of this green.
She's one of the biggest hitters on tour. Oh, that was so unlucky.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to bounce up. Third shot for Titakun.
Yeah, just has to be cautious. Anything beyond the hole will run away. Wants to carry it onto the green. Oh, too much spin there. She should have learned something on the way by.
And that one stayed straight, so she's been fooled by 2 putts there in a row. That's a shame because she's going to 3-putt for a par.
At the last bullet dodge, do you think, Tom? With Pagdanana and Titakun?
But both players, I think, needed to make an eagle there. And they're both going to walk away with 5s.
If you're really at the very top of the game and the top of your game, you should be.
There have been a couple couple of years in the last 4 when Hyoju had the fewest 3 putts on the LPGA Tour.
142 yards. Again, with that whole location, just 8 paces on. This wind has got help in it, so just covering the front will be good.
Oh, she did. What a week.
Yeah, if she can start it just left of the hole, which it is, it's drifting now towards the pin. This also looks good.
Oh, wow. And that could really help Nicole, because as we saw, she's 115 in the race to the CME Globe. She lost her card a couple of years ago.
Get the lean going. Is it leaking right?
No, it's going to be fine.
Oh, it just needs a little hop. It got one. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep. Stay right there. Don't come back out. It's just going to come back. Yeah, there's a subtle ridge, and it's going to run back towards the front of the green. That's a shame. It only needed a fraction more. And
Titicun to get into second place.
No.
Well, she was 3 over after 5 holes Thursday, Judy. She's coming into her own in the pro ranks, it seems.
Yeah, I remember her having another good finish at KPMG early in her career. You just saw the potential and living it up on this weekend. It's been fun to watch. She's got a ton of power. Look forward to seeing what she can do in the future.
And that's huge. And now Nicole Brock-Estrup for a closing birdie.
3 for 3.
Still difficult to get close to that old location that's tucked on that back right little location, Tom. Good shot, though.
Yeah, that's really good. It's not a very big area up there where they've cut the flag. Third.
Somewhat awkward, Tom, just from the angle. But if you're Hyoju, nothing's awkward.
Yeah, and chance for birdie there.
So you have a heads up on what this does. Up for Sarah.
Yeah, she did well. You said a 7 under par.
At the start of the day, and she knew, with the 5-shot lead, that she was going to be sneaky. It was going to be hard push for anybody to catch her because this golf course is just played so tough.
Mr. Join Kemp at 7 under. Yeah, a good 2-putt birdie.
One where players know what's at stake, know that they have to put in good performances to achieve their year-long goals. It shows a lot of character, I think, for these players that are able to put in the performances.
And she's got a birdie putt.
Take some distance off it, but if you're going to hit a fade with it, it's going to ride the wind just a little bit. And she's drawing it into, so it should stop fairly quick.
Pretty quick. Really good.
Okay.
Now she can actually enjoy this walk. Little draw on this one.
Yeah, beautiful smoothness to her golf swing.
Look at that whole location. 8 paces off the front, 8 off the right. Is it enough?
Oh my.
That would have been for solo 4th. Instead, she will share 4th with Sarah Kemp, pending Sarah's birdie putt here. But another great week for Lexi. Oh, it moved right in. That could be the difference to guarantee her spot in the CME Group Tour Championship. We'll see how it all shakes out. And now to finish up, the straight shooter gets it done in Texas. Hyoju Kim goes wire to wire to win the Ascendant LPGA.